First it was banking, now it's tax. The coalition is determined to make economic reform the issue. Tony Abbott has flagged an overhaul of taxation, including a new flat rate for most wage earners. The government has dismissed the idea as a tax hike for Middle Australia.
They lost the war, but no one told the war cabinet the Liberal executive is still spoiling for a fight.
What we've seen since the election is one Labor stuff-up after another. One Gillard mess after another.
It's their first meeting since the election loss and they're working on a theme.
I must say that the coalition are leading the economic debate.
But for Joe Hockey, far away in Sydney...
What are they doing over there?
The week arguing for economic reform...
I am not backing down...
...hasn't been the easiest.
I've had worse. Believe me.
But he can always look to the left for moral support, the far left.
Joe Hockey's got a number of ideas there which require follow-up and follow-through.
The latest ideas involve tinkering with tax. Tony Abbott's declared his attraction to a new flat tax system, where nothing is paid until an income reaches $25,000, then the same rate, 35%, applies right up to $180,000.
We are committed to further economic reform. We're particularly committed to welfare reform and tax reform, as I indicated in my Deakin lecture last night.
It's a tax change first canvassed in the Henry Review, but ignored by government.
A tax change that would put $4,000 into Tony Abbott's pocket and take $500 out of the pockets of middle-income earners.
Simpler, fairer and lower taxes are a good thing, and that's what we're putting forward.
It's a matter guaranteed discussion at the government's tax summit next year. As that argument runs and runs, the Prime Minister is embarking on another round of international diplomacy. In a few weeks, she'll be introduced to the US President. But first, it's off to the East Asia Summit in Vietnam. Hayden Cooper, ABC News, Canberra.